Well, the SFJ has now threatened the Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister after the Mohali attack and says that the attack is a lesson for the Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister. The SFJ says that learn from the grenade attack at the Mohali police headquarters. This could have been Shimla. Now, that is a cryptic message that is coming in from the SFJ. What we understand is that it has threatened the Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister after the Mohali attack. Now, do remember that the Assembly of Himachal Pradesh saw these particular flags as well as graffiti, which was written in Gurmukhi, and the flags of Khalistan, of course, over there put up. Now, the police in Himachal are still investigating. There have been no remarkable output in terms of who could be behind this. I'm going to go across to Gursimran, who's reporting from Jammu on this. Gursimran, to begin with, give us more details of what the SFJ has said.
See, this is an audio that has been released by the SFJ chief Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, wherein he has threatened the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Thakur, by saying that learn from the lesson from the Mohali blast, otherwise this could have been Shimla. So clearly hinting that in some manner he is claiming the responsibility for what has happened in Mohali, and has also threatened of the dire consequences if the Himachal government continues its crackdown on the Khalistan sympathizers, because he has clearly mentioned that on June 6 we are going to announce the dates of the referendum, and you should not do crackdown on those who are supporting this Khalistan movement. So clearly a threatening audio has been released by the Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, who is the chief of this banned terror outfit Sikh for Justice, and now the intelligence agencies too have taken the cognizance of this. Spoke to a few officers who are part of the probe in Punjab. They said that they too have gone through this audio, some 50 seconds audio that has been released by the SFJ chief, and they are saying that we are looking into each and every possible angle, because the incidents that have taken place in Punjab in past 2 months clearly are hinting towards the Khalistani hand in the terror link incidents that have taken place. So nothing is being left at chance, but this is really very serious at a time when a grenade attack has taken place in Mohali. At that very same time, Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, the SFJ chief, threatening the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh of the dire consequences, saying that this could have been the Himachal, the Shimla. So this is really very serious concern, and now the agencies are looking into the matter very seriously.
All right, Gursimran reporting on that. Thank you for joining us. Now, moving on, Punjab's Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann has now called for a meeting at his residence at about 10 this morning with the DGP and other senior officers to seek a report on the course of action so far in the RPG attack matter. The top sources, of course, have confirmed to Republic TV that the Khalistan link to Mohali rocket attack has now been ascertained. Sources are also telling Republic that the role of wanted pro-Khalistan terrorist Harvinder Singh Rinda is also under the scanner, and a very active pro-Khalistan ring is involved in this particular attack. So those are the latest details that we are getting on this. Amandeep is continuing to bring us the latest from Mohali. Amandeep, there are a series of meetings lined up today. Of course, the one to watch out for will be the one that is being chaired by the Chief Minister of the state.
Well, absolutely, Nupur. The point is that important meeting is being chaired by Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann regarding the attack, RPG attack on Punjab Intelligence Headquarters, and that is the most important meeting. Yesterday evening, Punjab Chief Minister has pulled up the Punjab DGP and sought a detailed report regarding the attack. And today in the morning by 10 a.m. the meeting is going to start any minute from now. And in fact, in this meeting, Bhagwant Mann will sort the details of the investigation so far. What is the development in the investigation, and how many arrests are detained by the Punjab police during the course of investigation, and what are the possible theories of the investigation where the police has been inclined their investigation. These all things will be discussed in the meeting, just because this is not a normal attack. It actually created panic and pressure automatically mounted on the Punjab government just to prove that they can maintain the calm and peace in Punjab. Every second day day such kind of incidents are happening, and every second day the pressure is being mounted on the Bhagwant Mann as well as AAP government to prove their mettle to maintain calm and peace in Punjab. And this incident has break all the barriers and over limited everything that Punjab Intelligence Bureau, which always remain in a secret on a very sensitive place, that was attacked by an RPG. The attackers used RPG. They have launched that RPG outside the front gate. There are certain points that are raising so many questions in this entire episode. But the point is that now the development in the investigation is inclined toward the pro-Khalistani elements. The modusprintry that they have opted for, that is being used by pro-Khalistani elements since early 90s and late 80s. There are certain organizations who are very well trained, who are actually connected to the Khalistan movement, and they are very much trained how to launch these RPGs just because they were into this incidents and the attacks since years, and they know from where to get the training and how to launch these attacks and how to done the Reiki, how to make their possible escape routes. Everything was done in a very planned manner, and even that is the reason this is a worrisome situation for the state of Punjab, that such attack after the gap of years, and when these attackers were not under any kind of pressure, they spent good amount of time outside the intelligence office and they fired the RPG from the front gate of the intelligence office. That is the worrisome situation. No security, nobody has noticed, nobody has checked the CCTV camera, and in fact on the roadside offices they remain unaware.
All right, so as you're pointing out, it's not just an audacious attack, but there are questions as to how this weapon actually reached where it did and thereafter it was fired from. So investigations currently underway. Thank you. And here's a look at some news in brief.